Mr. Ataksa, and welcome to our hospital. And what brings you here today?
Dokternya bilang selamat pagi dan selamat datang ke rumah sakit kami. Terus ada keluhan apa hari ini?
Iya, jadi gini, tadi tuh aku tuh cek darah kan, kayak biasanya cek kesehatan.
Cek kesehatan.
Nah, tapi ternyata kok tiba-tiba aku darah tinggi.
Oh, oke.
Itu, nah itu terus tadi katanya susternya diarahkan ke sini.
Oke. So the patient earlier did a health check, and then it turns out that he just recently found out that he had high blood pressure, and he might have high blood pressure, and then the nurse told him to go here.
Oh, I see. If we talk about the high blood pressure, there are lots of the one who infects it, like the one who raises it. Why it becomes high blood pressure? Because probably it comes from his diet or his consume about salt and exercise and smoking. And I'm wondering about his exercise.
Okay.
Did he do exercise regularly and did he smoke?
Oke. Jadi kan darah tinggi itu penyebabnya banyak. Bisa dari pola makan, bisa mungkin konsumsi garam berlebihan, bisa dari kurangnya olahraga, sama bisa dari merokok. Tadi dokternya barusan nanyain kalau bapak itu olahraganya bagaimana dan suka ngerokok atau enggak.
Oh gitu. Aku ini kan aktif banget ya olahraga.
Olahraga, oke, bagus.
Sebenarnya aku ngerokok tuh kalau mood aja, tapi
Mood,
juga
oke.
itu nggak selalu ya, itu nggak
Selalu.
aktif lah.
Oke.
Tapi ya aku olahraga setiap hari.
Okay. So the patient told me earlier that he exercises frequently. He is very active as a person, but also he sometimes smokes. He's not an active smoker, but he's not smoking all the time. But when the mood is right, he sometimes smokes a little bit.
Oh, I think that there are no problems with his exercises and also smoking because he only smokes not that much, right? And my concern here is that does he consume like meat regularly? Or I think in Indonesia, like there are lots of herbs and how can I say herbs where they combine into one so that it probably causes some how could I say like some severe disease that comes up just the way like his symptoms today. Like I think that he eats meat frequently. Right.
Ya, oke. Jadi dokter barusan nanya, bapak itu sering makan daging kan?
Makan daging sering.
Oh, suka daging, oke. Sama kan di Indonesia itu makanannya banyak rempah-rempahnya. Jadi mungkin itu rempah yang kombinasi itu bisa menyebabkan banyak penyakit termasuk ini juga.
Saya barunya, saya itu setiap minggunya, setiap minggu itu pasti saya makan apa masakan Padang itu? Rendang ya.
Oh, rendang.
Daging.
Oke, rendang. Oke.
Nah, dan saya juga ingat setiap saya habis makan rendang, saya pusing. Jadi setiap saya habis makan rendang pasti saya tidur.
Oh, oke.
Karena pusing banget kepala.
Oke, pusing. So the patient explained to me that yes, he does like eating meat, and in fact, every week, benar kan Pak? Setiap minggu. Setiap minggu. Oh, okay. Every week he eats this traditional dish called rendang, which is basically slow cooked beef. And after eating it, he always gets a headache.
That is the problem.
And he solves the headache by sleeping it off.
That is the problem.
See.
We have to warn him to stop eating beef regularly because his tension is high.
Okay.
I was told by the nurse later before I came in, and if it comes to high blood pressure, I think that there must be family-related disease about it, right? How about his family? does his family have such disease as well?
Oke. Jadinya dokter barusan bilang kalau ya mungkin kemungkinan besar penyebabnya itu karena ya makan daging tadi itu, makan daging setiap minggu itu harus dikurangin tuh Pak, nggak bisa itu makan daging setiap minggu, rendang tiap minggu itu nggak sehat tuh.
Oke.
Terus habis itu dokternya nanya juga, keluarga bapak itu punya penyakit penyakit turunan itu nggak, darah tinggi ya.
Oke. Nggak boleh makan daging berarti ya?
Ya dikit-dikit lah.
Oh, padahal pulang kalau saya rencana makan.
Ya janganlah.
Iya.
Why does he smile?
Wait, I'll explain aja.
Kalau keluarga ada sih dari papa saya itu
Pak.
punya ini juga apa itu darah tinggi.
Oke, bapak ada darah tinggi.
Iya, sama kalau makan sesuatu yang berlemak, dia tuh kadang kayak sampai ini nggak bisa, kayak udah cekat-cekat gitu.
Cekat-cekat.
Ya kayak tangannya sakit lah.
Oh, okay. So earlier we were laughing because believe it or not, after this he was gonna go home and eat more meat.
Hey, I'm telling him, stop before everything gets worse.
Kebanyakan makan daging, but a little bit is okay, right? Though?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just dikit-dikit boleh, tapi jangan banyak-banyak.
Setiap hari nggak boleh.
Janganlah, tiap hari. So again, he explained that on his father's side, his father also has high blood pressure, and in fact, every time his father eats meat, his hands get like numb, and he can't even move his hand because it hurts so much.
Oh yes, those are very serious symptoms that indicate how bad his blood pressure is. So we must be telling him to stop. Probably 1 week or 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, stop to consume the beef for the sake of his health.
Okay.
And I'm also curious about his sleep patterns. Does he sleep soundly in the nighttime, or does he sleep in the very late night?
Oke. Jadi tadi yang dokter bilang bahwa itu kayaknya dari turunan dari bapak juga ke bapak juga.
Waduh.
Mungkinan penyakit turunan ini.
Gitu.
Jadi makanya kalau bisa 2 minggu ke depan nggak ada daging sama sekali.
Puasa daging.
Jadi buat stabilin aja dulu. Okay. Terus habis itu dokternya juga nanya, bapak itu pola tidurnya aman nggak? Kalau tidur itu nyenyak atau mungkin gampang bangun di malam hari?
Gitu. Pola tidur sih nyenyak ya, saya nyenyak. Cuman walaupun bukan cuman ya. Kadang saya tuh tidur telat juga.
Oh, tidur telat.
Ya,
Okay.
cuman nyenyak.
Oh, oke.
Gitu.
Tapi nyenyak.
Karena saya juga ini sih konsumsi kopi kadang kalau malam.
Oh, kopi oke. Kalau malam kopi oke.
Ya.
Biasanya tidurnya berapa jam?
Kalau misal saya tidur tuh normalnya jam 11, bangun jam 4 subuh ya, berarti berapa jam tuh? 5 jam ya? 5 jaman.
Okay. So the patient earlier told me that while yes he does sleep soundly, he sometimes sleeps very late at night, and that's also because he sometimes drinks coffee at night. So and he also explained that normally he would sleep at 11 p.m. and then he would wake up at around 4 p.m. for prayers.
Okay, let me conclude this medical meeting that. Well, actually, I've also got the data of his systolic and diastolic numbers of his blood pressures that it shows really high, 200 over 10 over 100. So it's very abnormal. It's very serious.
Yeah.
And there will be a very great coming up diseases besides the high tension or blood pressures, like probably he gets paralyzed or he gets stroke, and the worst case is he gets heart attack, where it could lead into the death. So, but we don't want it happen, right?
Okay. Yes.
So,
Okay. Jadinya barusan dokternya itu bilang kalau bahwa tekanan darah bapak itu udah sangat tinggi. Sistolik diastoliknya itu udah 200 di atas 100. Itu udah sangat tinggi banget itu.
Setinggi itu ya?
Tinggi itu. Dan katanya kalau tidak merubah pola itu bisa beresiko bisa sampai antara stroke atau bahkan sampai serangan jantung. Nggak mendoakan tapi ya, emang kalau dilanjutkan seperti ini lagi akan berlanjut sampai itu.
Itu dari ini pengobatannya gitu.
Okay. Are there any medications that my client can take to reduce his blood pressure?
Yeah, there must be. Our hospital provides it. So I am telling him that he must do some diets, and or he gets healed by medicine regularly to make normal his blood pressure.
Okay.
And also after this, I would like to make a prescription to the nurse station to provide the best medicines for our patient today.
Okay.
And probably I'm telling him to do a weekly medical checkup within approximately 2 months.
2 months.
And
every
then
week.
and then after that would be taking examination again whether he still needs to do weekly health
Check.
examination or not.
Oke. Jadinya dokternya bilang untuk merubah ini, yang pertama harus dirubah adalah pola makan. Pola makan harus dirubah. Terus kedua,
Again.
about to eat meat again.
Whoa, don't. I'm telling you.
Jangan kurangin rendangnya.
Oke.
Terus sama juga nanti akan dikasih obat sama dokternya. Nanti habis ini dokternya bakal ngasih resep obat buat dikasih ke susternya biar dapat obat. Dan selain itu kalau bisa tiap minggu juga bapak kembali ke sini buat check up rutin. Check up rutin kayak sebelumnya. Check up rutin tiap minggu buat 2 bulan dulu. 2 bulan pertama check up tiap minggu. Terus abis 2 bulannya itu sudah, nanti akan dites lagi ada perubahan, ada perbaikan atau tetap sama saja.
Oke. Itu obatnya selama ini atau nanti sepanjang waktu sampai saya mati?
Oke, wait. Jangan gitu dulu dong, Pak.
Cuma
Ya, oke.
I don't understand the why what you guys are laughing.
So the patient earlier agreed with the 2 weeks routine, the weekly routine checkup. But then he also asked that for the medicine that he will get, is the medicine like a lifelong medicine or will it only last the 2 months period?
We will get the final result after we examine his condition under the 2 months. If he gets better, I think that the medicine will be stopped. But if he is not, probably it takes 2 months ahead again to undergo medical treatment.
Again, okay.
Because he has already been consuming out of the limitation for our body to blood.
Oke. Jadinya dokternya itu tadi bilang awalnya itu nanti akan dikasih obat buat 2 bulan ini dulu.
Gitu. Okay.
Tapi kalau setelah 2 bulan ini dites lagi masih sama, masih jelek juga tekanan darahnya, akan ada treatment untuk 2 bulan lagi ke depannya.
Gitu.
Dan juga itu mungkin lebih parah lagi karena konsumsi dagingnya bapak itu ada berlebihan banget gitu. Ya.
Iya sih. Tapi kalau kopi aman ya?
Oke, bentar saya tanyakan dulu ya. Okay. What about coffee though? Is he allowed to drink coffee or no?
Better to drink coffee in the night, in the morning time. please avoid drinking coffee in the nighttime because
Okay.
one of the causes why someone gets high blood pressure is because he doesn't sleep on its time and properly,
Okay.
so that it causes such disease.
Oke. Jadinya kalau kopi
And not that regular.
Oke.
Must be reduced because of his current condition
So don't drink coffee as much
as much as earlier.
as earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So every 2 days, every 3 days.
I could say because of 200 over 10, over 200 over 100, 200 over 100. So probably just he is allowed only to drink 3 days. Once in 3 days.
Okay. Jadinya kata dokter itu kalau kopi itu masih boleh, tapi minumnya itu di pagi hari, jangan malam-malam. Karena kalau minum kopi malam kan jadi tidurnya malam. Kalau tidurnya malam tekan darahnya tinggi.
Oh gitu ya mungkin.
Oke. Dan karena tekanan darahnya bapak udah tinggi banget ini, kata dokternya itu minum kopinya 3 hari sekali aja.
Hah?
3 hari sekali.
Gila.
Mas gitu udah parah banget ini pak.
3 hari sekali.
3 hari sekali. It was once every 3 days.
Yes, once
3 hari sekali.
Not 3 times a day.
Enggak.
I don't know what that even means.
Enggak
Boleh 3 kali sehari gitu.
Enggak boleh. He was joking about drinking 3 times a day.
What? He wants to die early?
Kata dokter itu kalau dilanjutin kayak gitu bapaknya itu mati muda itu bahaya itu.
Aduh. Gitu. Tapi kalau selama ini kan saya olahraga itu masih boleh ya. Olahraga. Saya kan olahraga cukup aktif gitu.
Oke.
Dan tekanan kalau saya cek di jam itu kayak tekanan bisa tembus 160, 1 gitu kalau saya.
Okay. What about the patient asked? What about exercises? Can he continue to exercise regularly? Because he every time he exercises and he looks at his watch, his blood pressure is around 160 to 180.
From the exercise, it's totally fine because he has already indicate it's fine with the notes that he doesn't consume that much tons of beef anymore and drink coffee. He must reduce.
Okay. Jadinya kalau olahraganya sendiri aman, olahraga aktif itu bagus. Tapi yang dikurangin cuman itu pola makannya.
Oh yang tadi.
Kurangin daging, sama kurangin kopi.
Oke.
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 So the patient could go to the nurse station. I've already sent my prescriptions to the nurse,
Okay.
so he could get his medicines.
Oke, begitu. Jadinya habis ini kan sama dokternya pertanyaan sudah jawab semua. Bisa ikuti ke suster yang itu, dokternya sudah ngirim resepnya, nanti tinggal diambil saja obatnya.
Yang cantik itu.
Ya. Oke.
Ya,
Ya, semoga sehat.
Oke. Makasih.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sama-sama.
Sama-sama, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Pinter nih orang itu makan rendang nih.
You said that you're smart because you eat a lot of meat.
Ayo.
Terima kasih.
Thank you, Dok.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.